Mike at Phase 1. I haven't done a video for ages. Come on, let's get back to this. Yeah, it's currently locked down, but Boris has given us the roadmap to get us all back to work. So it's time to get positive. I can't wait to get the shop back open again, see some lovely customers coming through that door, and get all you mobile DJs and mobile entertainers back to some graft. And I think we're all ready for it. So I thought, let's kick off this positive mental attitude that I've got, and let's do a video review. We haven't done one in ages. Let's do a lighting one. Today we're going to have a look, our first look at the Chauvet Wash Effects Hex. And yeah, I really like it. Right, let's go through some of the specs. DMX channels, we've got 3, 6, 11 or 40. Loads of control here. The DMX is on 3-pin XLR. And the light source, right, this is hex coloured. Now hex means it's got red, green, blue, amber, white and UV. So the colour mixing on this is exceptional. It's got 18 LEDs and they're 8 watts a piece. We've got a strobe rate of 0 to 24 Hertz, and we've got a field beam angle of 41 degrees. Sorry, it's not, it's a beam angle of 41 degrees and a field angle of 68 degrees. On the lumens chart, we've got 2,422 lux at 2 meters. This thing is mega bright. Don't worry, we're gonna put it on and we're gonna show you, and we're gonna do some close-ups as well. The weight of the unit is 3.2 kilos, and it's of a full metal construction. It's not plastic, everything on there is metal. It's a metal hanging bracket as well. Now, I've had a flick through some of the features within the unit that's built in without using DMX. Now, we've got 63 static colours that we can select from. So if you just want to do a static colour, we've got 63. Because we've got this hex colour, we've got a huge amount of colours we can manually mix, or we can choose static colours already mixed for you. We got built-in auto programs. We've got 25 auto programs. I will flick through a few of them to show you. And we have got a speed adjustment for the auto programs. So you can, the auto programs, you can speed up and you can slow down. We've got a dimming on, again, this is not via DMX, this is just on the panel from the back. You can adjust the brightness of it as well, so we can dim it via the panel on the back. And we've got sound modes, so yes, it will work sound to light, and there is 9 different sound modes. Now I'm guessing, I haven't played around with this yet, but the 9 different sound modes will be different programs that work sound to light. You would think so, wouldn't you? Also, we've got it will work master and slave, so you can connect 2 of these together. Now the difference is with this master and slave is we've got slave 1 and slave 2. What does that mean? Right, okay, so if it's in slave mode 1, the slave will copy the master unit. If it's in slave mode 2 when you connect 2 together and you put your slave into slave 2, it will mirror the master unit. It all makes sense. It will all make sense, don't worry. So, without further ado, let's take the unit into the showroom and let's put it on and have a look at it. Okay, what I'm going to do is we've come into the lighting showroom. For those of you who have never watched one of our videos before, we have got a great space for doing lighting demos. Right, that's a very high ceiling. Right, obviously the unit is off. I'm just going to flick the switch on. I don't know what program mode it's in. It's just going to come on. So the unit, look how bright that is. The unit is just there. I've just put it on a podium. I've not hung it up. And I've not angled it up over neither. I've just put it flat. But as you can see there, that thing lights the room. What I'll do now is I'll cut the camera still and I'll flick through some of the static colours. I'm not going to go through them all because there's loads of them, and we'll flick through some of the programs and we'll have a look from the other side as well, because it does create a little bit of an eye candy effect, this, be it might be a little bit bright for my camera. Right, so I'm in the static colours, 63 to choose from. We haven't got all day, but I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll flick through a few of them. Right, obviously that's red, we've got green, we've got blue, We've got our amber, it's a really nice colour that. We've got our white. And then we've got our UV. Now, I'm impressed with this UV, right? Because you can see we've got some festoon over there. You can see the little white bulbs that are attached to the truss. Now, they've got little white caps on them. And do you know what? That UV is working really, really well. I would actually use this as a UV wash. If I was doing like a UV party or something for Halloween, I would use this. Just going up there now. Going to go through some of the mixed, obviously these are mixed colours, so using each individual colour. Let's give us pinks, orange, that's like a warmish white. There's another pink. Like I say, there's 63 different colours. So if you just want to lock it into a colour and just wash a colour, you have got loads and loads of choice here. I'm up to about 27 so far, but we're not going to go right the way through. So we'll come out of there and we'll go into program mode, and that's program 14. I think what we'll do is, to show the programs, we'll take the camera and move it to the other side of the room so you can see what the unit is doing from the front, and we'll flick through. This unit also works with the little infrared remote, which is a generic remote from Chauvet called I think it's IRC-6. Now, it's a generic remote, so when you get this remote, I'll show you the picture of that in a second, there will be features on that remote that this light doesn't do. But I'm pretty sure you'll be able to flick through the programs and flick through the different features on this unit. So I'm going to take the camera off the stand and we'll have a look from the other side. Right. I changed my mind. I thought I'd bring it in here to try and get a camera angle where it's not actually too bright for the camera. So just coming to the back of the unit here, we're in program mode, and I'm going to flick through some of the programs that are available. What I do like on the unit is it's got a nice long hanging bracket. Now here's the thing. What I'd really like to see from all the lighting manufacturers, I'd really like it if we could have a hanging bracket that was removable, that you could put on the top or on the other side. Why? Because sometimes I just want to put a light, what I would call a light on a stick, so like a straight pole, which means I need to turn this light upside down and put a top hat fixture on it. Which then it's upside down, and that just annoys me. I know it's not going to make a huge amount of difference, but imagine a light with a gobo in or something like that. The gobo is going to be upside down. It would be so easy if this was removable and then being able to reattach from the other side. Lighting manufacturers, get on it. Come on, Chauvet. So just flicking through, there's loads of programs there, you know, lots of eye candy programs. I'm really impressed with the light output of this. I think it works really well. I think the beam angle on it is epic, and it's because it's got this shaped front where it's angled, so it's really spreading the light out. Again, just flicking through there. I think I've gone through nearly all of them now. And then just going back to that colour selection that we were looking at before. Get the colour, enter, just so you can see some of the colours. So there you go, that's the first lighting demo we've done in ages. Good to get back out there. It's going to be really good to see the shop open soon, and it's going to be really great to see these events start rolling out this summer. It has been an awful time for the industry. I feel for every single one of you guys gigging or not gigging. It's been terrible. So let's take this positive news that we've got, we're going to take it forward. I'm going to get my camera back out, the reviews are going to start again. Let's get this industry moving. That was the Chauvet Wash Effects Hex. I really liked the original Wash Effects. Brilliant light, just so versatile. You can use it for all kinds of things. If you want to wash a stage, it'll do that. If you want it for a bit of eye candy effect, it'll do that. It's just one of them lights. It's one of them lights, and this is the upgraded version, and now it's in a hex colour. One of the things that really impressed me was the UV. I thought the UV was going to be a bit naff, because usually the UV on these type of things is put in there for colour mixing purposes. Because if you add a little bit of UV to your pink mix, you get like a hot pink. And I thought that's what this was going to be for. But to be honest with you, you could use that as a UV wash for a UV party and get away with it. Absolutely, I would have every confidence in that. Don't forget, you can use it with the Chauvet IRC6. It's not included, but you can use it with that. It's like a little IR point and shoot remote. But the IR sensor is on the front, so you have to be in front of the light to set it. It's a generic remote, so there will be features on this remote that are for other fixtures, but most of the things that I've shown you here, by pressing the buttons on the back, you will be able to do here. It is DMX as well, and I forgot to mention it as power in and out on IEC. That was the first video I've done for a while. I think I haven't lost my touch, have I? Have I lost my touch? Do you know what? I think we'll do another one. 2 videos in one day. Why not? Head over to our YouTube channel. Subscribe if you like our videos. We're always reviewing, and we're going to be doing loads of reviews in the next 12 months or so, because we're going to get this industry back on its feet. Get yourself over to our YouTube channel. Subscribe. Also, we have Facebook as well. We're always pushing stuff out on there. And come and say hi. It's Mike at Phase 1. Oh, if you want some information on pricing, because I don't like putting pricing in videos, because pricing is always changing, click the link in the description and it will take you through to our website. Cheers!